Hello, today I'm sharing not one, but 2 weeks of meal plans and grocery haul. I am also going to be sharing a couple of delicious meals with you that you are going to want to add to your meal plan this week.
Whatever we do it just for fun.
Today I'm going to be sharing my meal plan. I'm gonna take you into my planner and I'm gonna show you the meals that I'm gonna be making for the next 2 weeks. This week's meal plan, I have 3 crock pot meals that I am actually going to have in a separate video. So I just wrote down crock pot and I put a little note that I need to film each one of those. So you will be seeing these in a future video. I am making a new recipe. This recipe comes from my friend Verana and it is chicken lazone. And I'm gonna have mashed potatoes with that, and I'm sure I'll dig up a vegetable. And then I am also going to be making an apple sage pork chop. I love to make this dish in the fall. It's perfect for a fall meal. It's very simple to put together, and I'll show you how I do that as well. This week I have a Stouffer's lasagna in my freezer that we need to get ate up. I am going to have some salad and garlic bread with that. Chicken fajitas sound really good, and it's a great meal to get some veggies into everybody. So I'm gonna have chicken fajitas, and I'm keeping it simple with chips and salsa. Wednesday we will be eating out because I have an appointment for a shot for my back. And Thursday we will be eating out. But Friday I'm going to be making a whole chicken in the crock pot. I have made this on my channel previously. I will have it linked below. I'm going to have potatoes and gravy with that. And Saturday I'm going to make chicken and noodles in a crock pot. This is one of our favorite meals. It is delicious. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. I will have the video to this that includes the recipe down below. And then Sunday we will be eating out. Okay, now I'm gonna show you my grocery haul. I usually shop at Walmart and Sam's Club. Sometimes I go to a local grocery store called United when I can't find things at Walmart. Okay, I have a packet of sliced Swiss cheese. I have 2 bunches of cilantro, some Canadian bacon, bananas. I have this bread to dunk in a soup that I'm going to be making, 2 limes, a couple of onions, and I needed some more of the stick butter. I can't believe it's not butter. Frozen corn, cream cheese, eggs, carb counter tortillas, needed some instant mashed potatoes, and then I'm gonna be trying a 3-point dessert. So I needed some chocolate chip batter. This is the one I found was by Pillsbury. A couple cans of the northern beans, some chicken stovetop stuffing, 3 cans of green chilies. Jason's out of his Heinz 57. I needed a box of chicken broth and a can of chicken broth, some pumpkin and tomato sauce, heavy whipping cream, milk. I have some tortilla strips to go in our soup, Q-tips. We are completely out of Kleenex, so I got 4 cubes of Kleenex. We needed some spin brush head replacements for our spin brushes, so I have those, and I also needed my calcium. I take the calcium 500 with D3. Okay, we're in the back of the car. It's just easier because we're going to take it and put it in the refrigerator in the garage really quickly. So I have a bag of apples, and these are the Fuji brand of apples. I have been really craving the sweet kale salad kit. Love that from Sam's. And then we wanted a bag of garden salad. And then Jason and the boys love Pepsi and Mountain Dew, especially on the weekends with the football games going on. I got 2 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breast. I have some Black Forest ham and a big pork loin that we end up cutting into thirds. Okay, so this is week 2 of our groceries. So I have a bag of salad. I have some chocolate milk, and we needed just regular milk. We drink 2%. I got some dip Jason loves chips and dip, and I don't buy that a lot. I forget about it actually. And then I found these. They're only 100 calories. So I'm gonna have these for some breakfast sandwiches. And then I am trying Activia. I got some blueberry yogurt. I needed some peppers and a green pepper. Got 4 bananas, a carton of eggs. These are the noodles we use for the chicken noodle crock pot. And then I am completely out of frozen bread dough, so I got a pack of that. And then for lunches or just snacks, whatever my guys want, I got some Supreme pizza rolls, some pork egg rolls, and some deep dish pizza. And then I needed a couple cans of cream of chicken soup, some chicken gravy. I have some chicken broth and fajita seasoning. And then I also got some bagel bites for lunches and snacks and some garlic knots. Okay, coming around the bar, I have some tortilla chips. Timothy loves these lime and jalapeno chips, so I got those for him. And then these are for dipping in the chip dip. And Justin requested some Oreos, but Tim actually is going to be digging into these too. So at Sam's, we got chicken breasts, and this is the only chicken breast that they had there. Is packaged like this, and they were $16.67. At United, we like to use disposable bowls for lots of different things. So we got a couple packs of those, and then we are on the hunt for the Weight Watcher tortillas, but they're only carrying the carb balance tortillas. And then we needed some chicken gravy, and I needed some more of my Kodiak pancake mix. Welcome to my kitchen. We are going to be cooking up a storm tonight. I have a new recipe. This recipe comes from my friend Verona, and it is called chicken lazone. I have never heard of this type of recipe before, but it sounds very simple, easy to make, quick, and yummy. So I'm looking forward to it. But let me tell you something. It's Thursday for me today, and Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'd made those crock pot meals. So I'm kind of spoiled on those crock pot meals because, I mean, you just put everything in that crock pot and I walk away. Well, I'm like going throughout my day, and I'm like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. I gotta get dinner started. Oh my goodness, I'm not getting spoiled by my crock pot today. So let me get my pan set out and let me grab that chicken out of the refrigerator and let's get cooking. Okay, in a little bowl, we are gonna mix the seasonings together. So I'm gonna start off with a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm gonna give this a stir. In a pan, I have melted 2 tablespoons of butter. And to that, I am adding, I don't know, probably about 2 pounds of chicken strips. I'm gonna season the chicken strips with the seasoning that we stirred together. Now that the chicken has cooked through, and let me tell you, this smells really good, I'm gonna add the last 2 tablespoons of butter. And I'm gonna add 2 cups of heavy cream. I'm gonna let this simmer and let the sauce thicken up a little bit. Jason's got some potatoes he just put on. Thank you, honey.
Welcome.
Gonna have mashed potatoes with this. This is gonna be a good comfort food. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, the sauce has been simmering away and it's gotten a little thicker. Well, quite a bit thicker actually. And it looks and smells really good. Okay, we can't wait. We need to taste test it. Okay, here's yours. Fight over it. Oh, you're not even in camera. Hello there.
Hey.
Okay, how hot is it? It's gonna be hot.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that is really good. Wow. The flavor goes throughout the whole entire piece of chicken, and that creamy sauce that's on it, wow, that's really good. Thank you so much, Farana, for the recipe, because we are gonna enjoy this meal many times. So I put my chicken on the side of my mashed potatoes and put that cream sauce over my mashed potatoes, and then we also have some corn on the side. Tonight we are having apple and sage pork chops. These are so good, I crave them every fall. So you take a little bowl, and to that you're gonna add all the seasonings. 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 teaspoon, the recipe calls for minced garlic, I'm gonna use garlic powder, a teaspoon of thyme, a half a teaspoon of allspice, half a teaspoon of paprika, and 1.5 teaspoon of rubbed sage. Oh, and a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna stir this all together, and then I will be back in a second because I have to go get my pork chops out of the refrigerator. Okay, so I have my electric skillet out, and this is pork loin, and we just cut the pork loin into chops. You could probably use bone-in chops if you wanted to, and you may hear Cooper playing football in the background. It's just that time of night where he's ready to play. He's excited dinner's being cooked. So you're gonna take a tablespoon of the seasonings. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of that over each of these pork chops. And then I'm gonna set the rest of the seasonings aside for later. I'm gonna cook these through. I did put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan too. And brown them up nice and crispy. Okay, these are browning up really nicely, so I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to add some sliced onions and get these softening and flavoring up the pork chops. I thinly sliced up 2 apples. I'm going to add those to the pan and let those cook for a couple of minutes. Now I am going to add a half a cup of apple juice, a tablespoon of brown sugar, and the rest of those seasonings. I'm going to give this a really good stir and let it finish cooking. On the side we have some mashed potatoes, but this is such a delicious meal, you really should give it a try. Flavor throughout the whole dish. Hey, you know what? I truly appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.